Well, good morning, friends, and happy Wednesday to you. This is a strange place for Miss Cimino to be sitting. On the floor in my bedroom? Well, the other day we had some storms here in Mechanicsburg. It got dark, it got windy, it got very rainy, and there was thunder and lightning and storms, and the rain got so heavy I could hear the water hitting all of my skylights and the ceiling. Got a little bit scary, and it reminded me of a book that I had, and it's about our friend Bear. And I thought maybe I would read it to you today. And then it reminded me of when I was a young girl and I used to get afraid of the storms, and I used to like to find a cozy, quiet corner like this to curl up. Now, I had lots of brothers and sisters, so I always had company if I was afraid in a storm. So I thought maybe we could pretend there was a storm outside and we could be like our friend Bear, and I would read this story today. So maybe you can go find a cozy place to curl up. Maybe you have a friend with you, or maybe you have a stuffed animal you can bring with you, or just grab a pillow. And we will read our book about our friend Bear, and this one is called Bear Feels Scared. And it's written by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. You know our friend Bear and all his other little buddies who like to hang out with him in the den, in the bear's den. So this book is a Simon and Schuster publication, and we do thank our friends at Simon and Schuster for letting us read this book today online since we can't do it in the library. Are you ready to see why Bear feels scared? Okay, here we go. In the deep, dark woods, by the strawberry vale, a big bear lumbers down a small, crooked trail. And here comes our bear friend. Bear's tummy growls as he looks for a snack. But it's cold, 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 so the bear turns back. But he is not home yet when the sun starts to set, and the bear feels scared. Look at that. The bear feels scared. Bear shakes and he shivers as the storm starts to howl. Bear mutters, "What is that? Are there spooks on the prowl?" Look at him holding on to this little branch. He seems like he's afraid of the sounds. The path gets dimmer and the sky grows gray. Bear looks to and fro, but he can't find his way. He huddles by a tree and he wails, "Poor me." And the bear feels scared. You can even see some things blowing around in the wind. You can tell the storm is kicking up and getting windy. Meanwhile, back in the warm, cozy lair, friends start to worry for their poor lost bear. "It is late," Mouse squeaks, "and our bear doesn't roam." "There's a storm," cries Hare. "Shouldn't Bear be home?" His friends are beginning to worry a little bit, aren't they? It's nice to have friends who care about us. Wren tweets from his perch, "We must all go search." What if Bear feels scared? Look at them all cozy by the fire and they're worrying about Bear. They're going to go and search for their friend. Do you think that's a good idea? I do. The friends bundle up and begin to prepare. They form a search party for their lost friend Bear. But Bear is all alone and he sheds big tears. There's a noise in the forest and he feels big fears. See, even great big bears can be afraid sometimes. Just like big people like Miss Cimino can be afraid sometimes, right? We can all be afraid. Bear trembles in the wind. Oh, how he longs for a friend. And the bear feels scared. It's time for a prediction. Do you think his friends are going to find him? I hope they do. Badger lights a lamp and he shouts, "Let's go!" All the birds search high while the rest search low. With a flounce and a flutter, they set off together. They trudge down the trail through the wild, wet weather. Wow, they sure are working hard to find their friend Bear. They call, "Ho, Bear, are you there? Are you there?" And the bear feels scared. Look at those illustrations. You can almost feel how windy and wet and cold it must be. You can tell that by the words and by the illustrations, can't you? But Bear perks up his ears. Is that Mole calling out? And is that Hare's voice? Does Bear hear him shout? Wren, Owl, and Raven all squawk from the sky. "It is Bear! He is there!" And they sigh big sighs. Ah. Seems like they're happy they located him. By a tree waits Bear, just 10 feet from his lair. And the bear looks scared. Oh, I'm so glad they found him, aren't you? Look, he still looks so scared. What a hard time it's been for him. With a flap and a flurry, all the friends gather near. They give him bear hugs. They calm his bear fears. Oh, I think he's going to feel better soon. Look at all those wonderful hugs they're giving him. They know how to make their friend feel better. Later in the night, all clustered in a heap, the bear spins stories while his friends fall asleep. We know how Bear loves to tell his stories, don't we? He tells all those stories so his friends can fall asleep, doesn't he? Cuddled up tight, they snore through the night, and the bear feels safe. The end. And that is the end of Bear Feels Scared. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you can think about it maybe the next time we have a storm or you're feeling a little bit scared. And remember, there's always somebody who can make you feel a little bit safer just by being close to them. I hope you have a wonderful day today, everybody, and I will see you again tomorrow for another story. Bye.